Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the stuff we did not get to during the course of the show today. Oh boy, I'm alive. I live to tell my story. I'm so happy. I feel so much better. Oh.
I posted a photo yesterday, and it was just one that I found on Google of what the stents look like that I thought you might be pulling out yesterday. I posted it to our potty group, which you can join if you text the word potty, Poddie, to 91979. But a lot of people, I think, were terrified.
Yeah.
Terrified for you.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I sent you pictures of the stents as well. Yeah.
Stents, yes.
With a ruler showing a laser ruler to show how long they were. I sent a video too. If you want to post that, that's fine.
I'll post that too.
My wife said she grabbed audio of me screaming as I removed them, but she was like, I got there too late. Because she didn't want to be anywhere near them. But yeah, I did. I did make some noises. It was not as easy as they say it is. And then to inflict that kind of abuse on yourself is hard. But then you're in it and you're like, I have to keep pulling like a clown removing a bunch of handkerchiefs. That's what it was like.
Well, and what was funny too is he was dreading it so bad that he said that he got home, he said hey to his wife, and then he went to the bathroom and went straight to trying to pull these things out.
I did. I'm like, I felt so bad yesterday. I did not feel good. I'm like, I'm getting rid of these. Because I had always heard that when you take the stents out after like the kidney surgery, that you feel better instantly. Mm-hmm. And so... But they focus on that. They don't tell you how bad it feels in the meantime while you're dragging foot-long tubes out of your body, 2 at a time, by the way. And so like they undersell that. So that is traumatic. And it's done. But then after that, like I was like, okay, I got what they said. I started feeling better. I'm like, oh, I'm good. Okay, I get it. I'm on the mend. I'm gonna be great. I crashed so hard that afternoon. I don't even know what happened. It was worse than having kidney stones again, and I was in pain. I thought I was going to go to the hospital. I was in such discomfort, and I didn't know what to do. So I went and I took a bath again to just calm
relax.
My back down and everything. And I took some more medicine, and I fell asleep in the tub. So that was good.
That's scary. It's like what happened to Whitney Houston.
Oh, that's true. Oh my gosh. And so I woke up and I was like, okay. Because we had small group last night. It was like our last small group of the spring. And so I'm like, okay, I can go. And so, truth be told, I wasn't feeling great though. And when you leave the hospital, they give you this jug that you can tinkle in if you need to in the car. I took that with me to go to small group.
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like why you felt the need to have to go to small group.
To honor my wife. My wife loves small group.
I understand that, but I'm sure she wasn't sitting there saying, oh, why can't we go to small group?
No, she wasn't.
If you're having to carry around a pee jug, she shouldn't be asking you to make that sacrifice.
She didn't. I
so
did
that's
on
why
my
I'm
own.
saying I don't know why you felt the need to have to go.
I think that because it was the last one, and then we were doing dinner, and truth be told, Chad and Hillary bring these really great Smokies wrapped in bacon, and I can't replicate them, and it was worth it. So they're really good.
I mean, your wife could have gone by herself and then brought some home to you.
Yeah, maybe. But I went, and so I still wasn't feeling great. And then, at some point in time, I walk over to my wife, and
Did you take the pee jug in with you?
No, I left it in the car. And I left it down on the floorboard when we went through a drive-through. So I'm there, and I'm like, okay. And so I'm not feeling good. I'm crashed out again, and I go and I tell my wife, I'm getting ready to tell her, hey, I think we need to go and leave early. And then I don't know what happened in the space of 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. Instantly, all the pain in my back was gone. All of the other, this horrible thing. The thing with kidneys is you feel like you have to go to the bathroom all the time, and then you can't. It's horrible, and it burns. It's not fun. And so in the space of 3 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh. And people that were sitting with my wife, all these other ladies were like, oh my gosh, you look so much better. You look different. I'm like, yeah, my countenance changed. I guess my skin color changed. I'm like, oh. this is what almost feeling better feels
You're like, I have a testimony to share. Won't he do it? Won't he will?
I did. And so we stayed there the rest of the night and then left and had a great night. And then I got home and I was waiting for the other shoe to drop because I'm a pessimist by nature.
Of course.
And so I kept waiting. Okay, it's going to get bad. It's going to get bad. And then going to bed. And then I woke up like 2 a.m. like, okay, is it bad? I'm like, no, I'm still pretty good. And then I woke up, time to go to work. And I was like, I'm still good. So
that's awesome.
I'm like at 93%.
I mean, there's a huge difference between where you are today from where you were yesterday.
Oh, I was old man shuffling when I walked yesterday.
He didn't even want to sit down.
Yeah, I couldn't sit down because it hurt. And then it hurts to lean forward. And everything on the radio control board is all leaning forward. It's all forward. And so it just like my whole day was like not good. But then it's funny because I go to a small group and our small group leader's in a back brace because he's had surgeries.
So you can't really
2
complain.
surgeries for the last year and it's been an excruciating pain that they can't get worked out. Then there's another
Eric,
guy.
Come on.
I know.
Leave room for the rest of us.
And then there's Thor who has an arm that doesn't even work anymore.
I forgot about Thor.
Yeah, because he injured his arm like 40 years ago and has had
Thor.
pain for the rest of his life. And so these guys, they're in it. Like, they're going through it.
Owie, my kidney.
I know. I felt bad. Like, they're trying to talk.
I have a little pee jug.
I know. I didn't want to talk too much about it, to be honest with you, because I'm like, you guys are down in it. Like, and anything I say is going to be like, oh, really? Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, your kidney hurts? Yeah. So all that to say, though, if the Lord had to heal one of the three of us, I'm glad it was me.
I need to write that down.
Every man for himself. So anyway, that is how I spent my night. And I'm back in it today. Now, it is a very special day. It is Betty Lou's birthday.
Yeah.
Do you want to do your birthday present now or later at the end?
I'm going to do it now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, Betty, this has been like a birthday she was not looking forward to and a rougher birthday. And so that's why we didn't do a big brouhaha on the air. And
let me explain why that is.
Sure.
Because that makes me sound terrible.
No, I don't think so at all.
I think it does.
Oh.
So I personally, I've been working on it. I would say, though, that probably ever since I got into my mid-20s, I guess.
Yeah.
Holidays have been a bit difficult for me, mainly when it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas, and my birthday.
Totally get it.
Because there are expectations. And I think a lot of people probably feel that way when there's expectations for that day, and you know that they're not going to live up to the day's not going to live up to those expectations. So you're just going to have to keep yourself busy. You're also going to have to keep yourself off social media, things like that other people may not realize. So as I get older, I try to remind myself, because I want God to know this too, I'm very thankful. There are people who didn't get a chance to get in, to even be in their 40s, and they would love to be where I'm at. Or there are women who have been in abusive relationships, horrible divorces, and they would love to be where I'm at. So I totally get that. However, I'm trying to learn how to be joyful and grieve at the same time. And I'm still learning, but I would say that I'm trying to hold both and not diminish the other, not feel like I can't have one without the other.
They can both live in the same space.
Right. So at 41, I just have a really hard time with thinking if I make it to 82, so let's say I'm halfway there.
Double your life, yeah.
I will be a senior citizen, but also I've spent so many years never getting the chance to fall in love.
Right.
And that's very frustrating for me, because if I were my own friend and I knew everything that I had done to try and fix that side of my life, I'd be like, girl, I don't know. There's nothing more you can do. So I get frustrated when people are like, why have you tried this? Have you tried this? At some point, it feels like you're throwing your head up against a brick wall and people are disappointed in you because you didn't bust through it. And it's like, I get very frustrated. I don't feel like that's a part of my life that I can fix. Like, I have to hand that to the Lord. And so when holidays roll around, it's just kind of a reminder of I've hit another stepping stone and I still haven't found that person.
Sure.
Now, that's not to say that I shouldn't put my life on hold, and I'm still learning how not to do that either. However, it's tough when you get to experience things, but you tend to experience them alone. Or when you have friends, but those friends have significant others and children that they have to take care of as well. So you kind of always end up on the back burner. All that to say, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you, Wally. I'm thankful for my parents. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my boys. I'm thankful for my job. I'm thankful for Jubal, who is paid off. I'm thankful for a lot of things. So I don't want that to get lost. I don't want that one thing that I can't fix in my life to overshadow everything that's good in my life.
I think that's healthy to look at it that way. And your frustration, I completely understand and don't hold against you. Like, I don't think anybody would really. Like, I think it's a pretty normal, natural reaction.
Yeah, I think a lot of people probably go through it. Yeah. I think it's just hard to learn how to celebrate because, of course, I get to celebrate with my friends. I get to celebrate with you. I get to celebrate with my parents.
Right.
And I try not to ruin those moments where people want to love on me and show me that they care.
Right.
Not ruin that by thinking, but.
And so for me, like, instead, like in the past, like the way I'm kind of wired would be like, oh, I'm going to pull you out of this and we're going to be fun and crazy, and so it's like, for me, part of that growth of our relationship too is like, I'm going to let you sit in what you got to sit in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like when you walked in this morning, I'm like, hey, happy birthday, but no big grandiose thing because I know that's not what you want. So I'm trying to honor what you want in this.
Yeah. And honestly too, you're in a hard position because I don't really know what I want either because I don't want to come across as ungrateful.
Sure.
Because I go back to what I just said. There are women that would love to be in my shoes.
Right.
So I all I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to be humble about the situation and still learn how to be joyful and grieve at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also to be realistic. Like, just because if I had a man in my life doesn't mean that my life would be perfect after
100%.
that. It would not.
Yeah.
I know that it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I think the problem is that I have that want and I've had it for decades and it still hasn't come true. And so with every year that passes is just another reminder that I still didn't get that one thing.
Yeah, I think it's on the same level of somebody that, they want a child and they can't conceive, and it becomes, for a lot of people, it becomes something that can undo them, or it can end a relationship, or it is a source of frustration because they never come to a healthy place where they can deal with it and can see the blessing and the grief all in the same time. And I think there's a lot of times people say, well, you just need to be happy. You just need to trust more, have faith, blah, blah, blah. But they discount the fact that, no, this is what I feel, but it's okay to feel both of those things. It's okay to be frustrated, but you can still trust, Yeah.
I also think too that Jesus sets a perfect example of, he knew what was coming.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he grieved it.
Yeah. He wanted out of it.
Right. But yet he was able to still keep friendships, still be able to do what God called him to, even while grieving. And so there's something to be learned in that. I'm not perfect. I'm still trying. But, yeah.
Yeah. Well, with all of that,
present?
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Okay. Open my present and see what I got. Oh, yes. I got beaver nuggets. When did you go to Buc-ee's?
Marty went on her way home from Alabama.
Oh, that's so sweet. Marty, thank you. The Legend.
Yes, a trucker hat. I found it at an antique store, and it's green, and it says The Legend, and I'm like, that is Betty Rock, because
I am the Legend?
The Legend. Yes.
I like that.
Yes, you are the legend.
It speaks for itself. I love it. Oh, a Chick-fil-A gift card. Woo!
Yeah, so
man.
Lunches are covered for a hot second.
Fantastic. Okay, something that's in a brown paper sack.
That might be my lunch.
Oh, and now it's wrapped in some. Oh, there's two things in there. There's two things. It's wrapped in some paper. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, my goodness. Look how cute that is. It's an owl holding pumpkins.
Yep.
It's a salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah.
Is that so? This is the other one.
The other one, yeah. There's two of them. They're
Wally,
like
I love
vintage.
Those. Where did you get them?
We were at an antique store, and so like every time when we're out, you are the again. Everyone should be so lucky to have a friend like Betty in their life because
oh my gosh, those are precious.
She loves the simple things. She loves the ugly things. And
are you saying these are ugly?
No, they're super cute. But she loves owls and vintage and stuff.
Oh my
and so,
gosh, I love those.
And she loves simple. You don't have to have this big grandiose thing for her to actually enjoy it. Yeah,
I love them. Okay, and one more thing.
You're the one person that we see things out the most for. Like when we're out, we're like, oh, Betty would like that. Oh, Betty would like that. Because you're very, you know what you like, you know?
Yeah.
And so. This one's going to challenge you a little bit.
It's going to challenge.
It is, yes.
Did you check the age range?
I did. You're just on the cusp.
Oh, goodness. Okay, hold on.
I don't know if pieces are going to fly everywhere, so be careful.
Oh, is it a puzzle? What is it?
Yeah, be careful.
Oh, it is a puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
Oh, but wait, it's one of those that I saw on Instagram where it's like the shape of cat.
Yes.
You make it into a cat.
It's a wooden puzzle, and all the pieces are cats, but they all fit together, but you've got to figure out.
this is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, my goodness, that looks difficult.
Yeah, it doesn't look easy, but if anyone can do it, it would be you.
Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
I've seen these. I want to try them.
And then if you want to, when you finish it up, we could probably go through and like glue them so you could keep it all together.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That is so cool. It comes with an easel, too.
Yeah, because then we could keep it nice for
Wally,
you.
I love it.
Good.
I love everything.
Good.
Tell
Well, happy
Marty
birthday.
Thank you.
Will do.
That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
I love it. Okay.
All right. Well, we were talking about like people that aren't that would be thankful to be Betty, and I think one of those might be Blake Lively because thank you. She has been through it with Justin Baldoni, and their feud after they It Ends With Us movie got so blown up. Candace Owens was doing a bunch of stuff on it, and
I miss it.
And you just didn't know who to believe in this thing. And I guess they finally settled before going to trial, which I think we all knew that was going to happen.
I was hoping that they wouldn't, but that is true.
So it's like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard didn't. They went to trial, and
we found out some things.
Some weird stuff.
But I would say, though, that Johnny Depp came out the winner in that. I don't know if there was going to be a winner that came out in this Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively thing. So it started in 2024. That's it. We were only like a year and a half, 2 years out of this. So it started with It Ends With Us, and the accusations were pretty big.
Yeah.
Like Baldoni, she accused, Blake Lively accused Justin of sexual harassment, retaliation, a smear campaign on her reputation, and then sued him for $160 million in damages. Then when Justin heard what Blake did, he did a countersuit, a $400 million defamation lawsuit. Okay. Well, both were dismissed because the judge was like, what you're accusing each other of, there's nothing that you can stand on with this.
That's fascinating that there was not enough proof on. Usually one side has a little bit of an edge, but for him to both say you both don't have anything is fascinating.
But I think that goes to show to me that Lively, when she was accusing Justin of all of these things and then she doesn't have a leg to stand on, I would watch her.
In a world of Me Too movement, for her to not have enough to stand on and not enough people rallying around her, because it's a really scary thing. Like, you don't want to ever blame the victim. And I get it. And so you have to take these charges seriously. But for enough people to be like, I don't think this is real, for someone of her stature, I thought was really telling. This was tried in the court of public opinion. That's where the damage was done and where the ultimate verdict was. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And they were actually forced to do a mediation.
Yeah.
And that failed. So their first time meeting together to do a mediation, they both couldn't agree on anything, and it failed. So then, of course, it's going to go to trial. Well, they settled privately. I think really what it came down to was it was a game of chicken. Who was going to who was going to call it first,
Yeah.
you know? And so they settled privately just days before their public appearance in court, which would have been May 16th.
And they didn't say what it was. I'm sure it's undisclosed.
Everything is private. But I will say this. They did release joint statements.
Yes.
And from those, we can read into it.
Do you have it?
The joint statements pretty much are, we're both proud of the film.
Yes.
And we hope to move forward in peace. Okay? Now, we can read from that as no one won in this.
Yeah.
No one admitted wrong in this.
Exactly.
And they wanted the story to just be done and over with.
I do get to the point where, like, if you've been into a battle with somebody for so long, there does come a point where you're like, I'm just done. I'm tired of being angry. I'm tired of, this consuming my life. Because I'm sure for them, they'd have a moment where it's like, oh, good, I'm at this gala or I'm at this and it's fine. But then they come home to a text or an email like, I'm right back in it. That's exhausting.
Right. Well, and I'm sure, too, when it first started unraveling, it felt more important or bigger.
Yeah.
And then perspective kind of changes once you start moving on. And also, too, you see what you lost. Like, I think Blake Lively.
I think she lost the most.
I think she did, too. And I don't know if that's fair. But
if she was making unsubstantiated allegations and was lying, then it actually is fair.
Well, and also too, if we find out that, and I think it was true. Remember when they did the It Ends With Us premiere, and then Justin Baldoni had to go to the basement with his family to watch the premiere. He wasn't even allowed up on the red carpet.
Crazy.
That makes her, Blake Lively, look horrible.
But,
and if she had just dropped everything, and I'm not saying, like, if the sexual allegations are true,
100%,
she should stand up for herself. However, I am a little bit leery if the judge was like,
it does not seem like they were accurate
or blown out of
valid.
proportion.
Yeah.
Which, from what I heard with Candace Owens, there was a lot of blown out of proportion situations.
Sure.
And two, those text messages were released with Taylor Swift, and we found out a couple of things about that. And I'm sure that they both lost a lot of money because they got to pay lawyers.
Right.
Lawyers did get involved.
Lawyers won.
Yeah.
Because they get paid regardless.
Blake Lively picked the wrong person because Justin Baldoni got his own website and posted screenshots of all of these text messages and emails with a timeline.
Yeah.
So there are receipts, and Blake Lively never did that. That's bad.
Yeah, in this day and age, if you are accused as a guy of like sexual misconduct and you sidestep it, that's pretty big because what will happen a lot of times is guys will get blamed for something that they did not do, and then there's a retraction 2 years later and it's in tiny print somewhere buried in the paper, but the damage has already been done.
Or there might be a little bit of truth to it, and that is enough to ruin their reputation.
Right.
Whereas with Justin Baldoni, I guess he was so confident in the fact that there was no wrongdoing here, and so he stood up to her.
Have you been seeing the speaking of like lawsuits, have you been seeing the stuff about the Newsboys in your feed? That Wes, the guy who created the Newsboys, is suing a bunch of other Christian artists and record companies and the person that broke the story, the Roy's report about Michael Tate and his stuff. He's saying that they all colluded against them to force them out of the industry because there was a big pullback from them. Now, who's responsible for that? I don't know. But the big thing in their lawsuit is they're alleging that I forget what her name is, Julie Roy, Sally, I don't know. There's a lady who has the Roy's report, and she is kind of the self-imposed watchdog of the Christian music industry. She used to be in it, I guess, and got burned, and like she likes to burn people, apparently, allegedly. I got to watch myself. And so, anywho, they're alleging that she took something that was not a crime that he did, that was a break in morality, and she embellished it to make it criminal, and it was never found to be criminal.
Ooh.
He was never charged with anything criminal, and so she undid this guy knowingly, is what the allegations are saying.
You've got to believe that, that you have a winning chance if you're gonna hire a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's
even when
money.
I read the original story about breaking on him on that, the whole time I read it, I said, there's nothing illegal here. It's all morality based, and it's not good. It will end his career.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can't do that kind of stuff in Christian industry. It's career ending. But when they tried to make it seem like it was illegal what he did, and it wasn't, but they kept drawing these inferred lines but couldn't prove anything, then the police got involved.
Yeah.
And then the police were like, no, there's nothing illegal here. And so that...
Just the fact that of what he does for a living is what makes it
It made
really
him
bad.
the biggest target.
Yeah.
And so for me, I remember reading all that stuff. I'm like, how is everybody making this an illegal thing? Like, because it's not here. You know, I read the report like everybody else. I'm like, it's not here. You know, now again, he messed up, and he's got to deal with his own stuff. He's got to atone with God and atone with people and all that other stuff. I'm not here to judge him for his choices or his mistakes, because Lord knows I got my own. You know, but I'm a big proponent of not burying somebody because you can. You know, and you're telling half truths, or you're out and out lying about something. Like I disdain more than anything else.
Well, I think, I could be wrong, but I think that Blake Lively will have a hard time finding more acting roles, because I don't think many men would want to work with her, because you
it's
don't
not
know
worth
what
the
she's
risk.
going to accuse you of.
Yeah, she will take the hit harder than I think Baldoni will, but I do think the stigma will be on both of them for a while.
Yeah.
But more so, I think it'll affect her more so. So it would be interesting to see if she got a movie right away or in a year or two from now, and how it does. Like, because we have a short attention span as consumers. And if the movie looks good, I think most people will be like, I'll go see it, you know.
In the future?
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if she was part of the second one, then but I think the second version of this focuses on like the daughter or something. Because there is supposed to be a sequel to this one in the works.
Unnecessary.
But I don't know if she's going to be in it or not. So anyway. Well, do you have any birthdays other than yours? Did anyone wish you happy birthday?
Yes, they did.
Yay, people. Good job, potties.
No, Emma, she wished me a happy birthday, as well as Jessica and Jeremy. Thank you all so much. Emma, she said, burning building question for Betty.
Oh, good.
Wally or anonymous Cake Gate culprit?
Oh, like who do you save?
Why would I want to save the culprit? But then again, I would know who the culprit is.
And you would want him to like atone for his sin with you. And if he's dead, you never get that. Because you hold on to things. And
especially when people don't acknowledge them and say they're sorry.
Agreed.
Yeah, I will.
I agree. I get it. And so
I'm not saying it's right.
I could see you picking him.
Just so I could say,
yeah, I knew it. You know, yeah, exactly.
We'll see. I don't know.
I had a good run. It's fine. It's fine.
And then you'll be over there going, I knew it too.
I know.
called it.
I know. As I burn up in the burning building. Fantastic.
Peter wants to wish his amazing wife Kimberly a happy anniversary. Kim is an amazing wife and mother. I would be lost without her. Tom wants to wish his daughter Allie a happy birthday, turning 16 today.
Girl. Woo!
Said she's a beautiful and kind person. She has two best friends, Jessie and her golden retriever, Gibson.
Oh, that's a good name for a dog.
Yeah, Allie is a rock star at school and also just started playing guitar like her dad.
Nice.
I tried that. My dad is a guitar player, and I gave up.
I remember when I met you, you had an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, there's a video somewhere.
And you didn't play very long that I knew you.
Yeah.
And I didn't know you took piano lessons as a kid.
Yeah, I was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then Shelly wants to wish Alex a happy birthday. Alex loves the Wally Show and that he gets to share his birthday with Betty Rock and is an awesome son. Aw,
nice.
Happy birthday to all of y'all and a happy anniversary to Kimberly. Yeah.
There you
Happy
go.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yay! Yeah. Are you going to do dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And then I've got a dinner thing tomorrow, and then I've got a fun thing with a friend of mine. We're going to go to an art class thing on Thursday.
Oh, no way. That's great.
It'll be fun.
It's so early in the week. That's a bummer.
What do you mean?
Oh, because usually it feels like your birthday should be like on a Friday, and then you do all the weekend stuff.
Well, usually we're in the middle of support drive.
I know. Like normally we don't even get to acknowledge it because we are. So that's going to kick off on Friday. But I'm glad you're getting to go do those things. My wife is going to they have a friend of theirs, I guess, in their Bible study, and she'd been fighting cancer and stuff, and so they wanted to celebrate her, getting to ring the bell, and so they're all like, "Oh, let's go out on Tuesday night. It'll be great. That'll be great. Let's do Chewy's." And my wife was like, "It's Cinco de Mayo, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
That is the last place you want to be
Is
at a Mexican restaurant if you're not there to celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
Yep, don't do it.
Zero reason for that.
Not worth it.
I could celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Burger King and be fine. like I don't need chips and salsa.
Do not go to a Mexican restaurant on Cinco de Mayo. I made that mistake once, and I will never do it again.
There's a lot of holidays that after coming out of mainstream radio, I'm really glad I don't have to celebrate. What was the drinking holiday? St. Patrick's Day. So glad I don't have to do that anymore, because we used to do all these shows live and we'd be at bars and everything, and I hated it. I'm glad that we don't really do April Fool's Day. Like in mainstream radio, you kind of have to do April Fool's Day pranks. So glad I don't have to do that. And so Arbor Day, that was really annoying.
What do you do on Arbor Day?
It's like where you plant trees. And Earth Day.
Did you really do that?
We used to do a concert called Earth Day Birthday, and I don't care about like
the earth.
Yeah, I'm not one of the Look, I will recycle, and I'm not an alarmist when it comes to climate and all that stuff.
Not at all. He will take the ozone layer down by himself.
I printed 4 extra pages today on trees just because I could. But no, so I don't, I'm not passionate about that. But when I was at the station, they were really passionate about, let's save the earth. I'm like, great. I just want to do my job and be funny. And I used to have to go to Earth Day concerts with all these heshers walking around, in wearing patchouli oil and stuff, and banging on bongos and flipping sticks around at concerts and never bathing. It's like, yeah, I don't like any of you. And so that was always a day I dreaded. So,
good times.
Good to not have to do any of that anymore. Just love the Lord every day here.
There
That's
you
what we
go.
do. All right. That's going to do it for your Aftercast for today. And as always, thanks for being a potty.